Good morning. It's May the 17th, Sunday morning. This is Sunday morning Sunday school. I thought quite a bit this week on what to take on and talk about, and then things transpired that kind of something came to me from. So I'm just going to tell you a story, then I'll give you my scripture. That the wife and I bought a couple calves here a while back, and they're over at my brother's. And earlier this week, there was a couple stray dogs come onto their property and chased the cows and the calves. I don't know how long. Nipped at them, bit on them. When my brother found my calf, it was laying down, and it kind of shaking and all. So he moved it in with another calf. Throughout the time of a couple days, he kept watching her. She kept getting worse and shaking. Wouldn't get up. Wouldn't do anything responsive good. So we called the vet. The vet checked her out. Said that she really had nothing wrong. Her temperature was fine. Her lungs were clear. Everything was in good shape. Couldn't find anything wrong with her. So they give her a steroid and give her a shot of an antibiotic. And in the same token said that sometimes this is in animals, when things like that happens, it somewhat scares them to death. And it takes that animal taking care of it, but it takes that animal choosing to live, to come out of it. So as I was thinking about this, the thought come to me, we have to make the same kind of choices, choosing to live. Sometimes the devil gets on our heels. He runs us all over the place. He nips at us and does everything he can to bring us down. Battles us from one end to the other, and we get battle worn, battle weary, and we go down from all the battle. But we're still alive. We're still able to choose. And we have to make the choice if we're going to let the devil defeat us or not. In Deuteronomy chapter 31, verses 19 and part of 20, verse 19 says, I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live, that thou mayest love the Lord thy God, and that thou mayest obey his voice, and that thou mayest cleave unto him, for he is thy life. Now this calf, as of today, and my brother and I have been working with her all day long, she still won't get up. She still has problems, seemingly physically, that there's no explanation for. But the ball is in her court. She has got to come out of it. She is the one that has to choose whether the circumstances that has prevailed around her is going to defeat her and therefore take her life. Same token, we have to choose. If the circumstances around us and all the things that's been going on in the world, all the things that we're going through, the battles that we go through day by day, not just with what's going on in the world, but the battles of fighting the devil daily, if we're going to let him win, we have to choose whether we're going to serve God, whether we're going to pick ourselves back up by our bootstraps, whether we're going to give it our all and get back to the Lord. As his scripture said, we have to choose life, that both us and our seed may live. We have to make the choice. I can't choose for you. You can't choose for me, just like I can't choose for that calf to decide that it's okay and I can live. I can't choose for you, neither can you choose for me, as to whether I'm going to let the devil defeat me during these times, or let the circumstances around me drive me away from the Lord. And the same in the book of Joshua. I wasn't I was looking through, and I've used this before. It's in chapter 24. Verse 15 says, "And if it seem evil to you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom you will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the floods, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land you dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." It's a choice that we all must make, and like I said, I know that there's battles daily. The devil's coming from all directions. All kind of things going on in this world today that we may not be able to understand. We may not even be able to explain. But I can tell you for sure one thing. If you choose right, you choose life. That is, you choose to serve the Lord. And no matter what happens in this world, no matter what happens to this body, in the long run, we still win. But if you take the other side of Joshua's choice that says, choose you this, if it seemeth evil to you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom you will serve. If it just don't seem like God's doing what you think he ought to, and you decide you want to turn and serve the other side, I will tell you, you must probably still have the same physical outcomes you're having right now. The only difference is when you stand before the Lord, you ain't going to get the same outcome as if you'd have chose life. So we got to just hang on, hold on, choose God, and no matter what, I'll guarantee you, he'll get us through, and we will win, we will get life, and one of these days we will get to be with him for eternity. But in the process of right now, he's with us every day. As long as we choose him, he'll never leave us, he'll never forsake us, but he's going to go with us all the way, even to the end. So just hang in there until next time. You all have a great week. God bless you, and we'll see you on the other side.